signed in tonight. Again, 22 classic cars, 604 late models need to be lining up. Here we go, our second group of classic cars going into turn number 2. Driving the black number 71 tonight from right here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. That is the 71. Mac McCarter behind the wheel of the 71 classic car. Behind him, and in Knoxville, Tennessee, that'll be the 6 of Logan Dukes. The black M2 of Cade Marshall from right here in Seymour. On the backstretch, teammates, that'll be the 8 of Mason Turner, the 18 of Michael Millsap. Also the 4 car, that'll be Travis Ward out of Sevierville. And going into turn number 3, the 44, that will be Chris Nix. Chris Nix driving the 44 classic car sedan. And we got 2 cars pointing the raw direction over to turn number 4. Their teammates, Joe Keck in the 44. Joe Keck, owner of Hot Rods Paint and Body. So Joe Keck spinning in the 44, and the 8 car, Mason Turner. Mason Turner driving the 8 machine this evening. 604 late models, 604s need to be lining up. Sean Seiss, quickest so far in classic hot laps of qualifying. 17.515. Jeff Mays second quickest. Bobby Mays third quickest. Chris Griffin fourth quickest. Mac McCarter currently 5th quickest in classic car hot laps and qualifying. We'll go back green here in just a moment with this second group of classic car hot laps and qualifying. Want to say hello to everybody at home watching us on the pay-per-view. Hope you're covered up with a blanket. Appreciate you watching us from home. Only thing we ask you to do is before the season's out, come and visit us here at 411 Motor Speedway. Our next race will be on Tuesday night, October 11th. And that'll be Flow Racing Night in America. $20,000 to win for super late models right here at 411 Motor Speedway. That'll be on Tuesday night, October 11th. It's just around the corner. Carter in the black 71, he goes to 5th quickest. Logan Dukes jumps to the top of the speed chart. 17.504, quickest lap so far. Logan Dukes goes to the top of the speed chart. So checker flag comes out for the second group of classic hot laps and qualifying. Logan Dukes still quickest, 17.362. Logan Dukes 17.362. Sean Sy still second quickest. Jeff Mays third quickest. Bobby Mays fourth. And Travis Ward, driver of the number 4 machine, currently your top 5 in classic hot laps and qualifying. We have one more group upcoming. All right, third group. In this group, that'll be the 35 of Mark Seiss. Behind him, that's the 28. Bryson Phillips, also the 59 of Phil Blackford. On the back chute, the 22 of Merrill Frazier. The 88 of Richie Overholzer out of Coreyton, Tennessee. Also the 59, the white number 59, that's Phil Blackford. Sawyer Walton in the black 59. And on the back stretch, that's the J16. Or the 16 of Will Carey and the 8 of Mason Turner. after tagging the wall hard over in turn number 4. 604 late models, 604s need to be lining up. 604 late models need to be lining up. Sportsman, you need to be lining up behind the 604s. All right, that'll do it for Classic Car Hot Laps and qualifying. Mark Seiss turns in the fastest lap. He was second quickest. And that blue number 35, blue and gray 35, he turned 17.293. So Mark Seiss and Logan Dukes will be on the front row of the 20-lap Classic Car feature coming up later on. We'll let them go pit side and get ready for that together, but we have 4 Cardwells in the 604 late models tonight, and all 4 of those Cardwells have 07 on the side of their cars. So we'll do our best to keep everything straightened on that. On the back stretch, we know that young man, and he's out of right here in Seymour, Tennessee, and that's CBR race car number 10. That is Bradley Llewellyn. Bradley Llewellyn, the blue number 10. Over at turn number 2 in the 07H, the white 07H, that is Hayden Cardwell. Hayden Cardwell in the 07. Behind him, that'll be the 17 of Tyler Price. Going down the back chute, all the way out of Blairsville, Georgia, that's the 14 of Sylvan Schutte. Sylvan Schutte in the 14 behind him. Coming to us out of Rossville, Georgia, the white 629. Say hello to Landon Gentry. Landon Gentry in the 629. Here we go, green on our first group. 604 late model hot lap and qualifying. Mentions Sylvie Schutte. And that number 14 out of Blairsville, Georgia. Hometown of Jonathan Davenport. Sylvan Schutte in a Longhorn chassis. Sponsored by Fast Fab Interstate Welding. Bradley Llewellyn quickest so far. 14.920, 14.920. Hayden Cardwell second quickest so far. And we've got a spinner over in turn number 2. And that is the 629 of Landon Gentry. Landon Gentry in that 629. Spins on his own over in turn number 2. Landon Gentry in a Capital race car. Sponsored by Extreme Flooring, Suzuki Yamaha of Dalton, Georgia. And gets it pointed back in the right direction. That'll do it for our first group of 604 late models. Bradley Llewellyn from right here in Seymour. And that blue number 10 quickest so far, 14.900. Hayden Cardwell and the white 07H. Second quickest, 15.026. And it looks like maybe we got two more laps in this first group of 604 hot laps and qualifying. Sportsmen need to be lining up for your hot laps and qualifying. Sportsmen, you need to be lining up for your hot laps and qualifying. So caution out for the 7T of Tyler Price. Tyler Price out of Greenback, Tennessee. And that Rocket Chassis, Bishop Construction, McLean Speed Shop, Sweetwater Shine, and Tractor Supply Company sponsor number 7T. And it looks like he's going to need a push back to his pit stall. All right, we'll get the pace right back up, and we'll go right back into this first group of 604 late model hot laps and qualifying. Bradley Llewellyn quickest so far. Hayden Cardwell second quickest. Tyler Price, who just went to the pit area, currently third quickest. White flag comes out from flagman Joshua Patch. Bradley Llewellyn coming down the front stretch. Take the checkered flag. That'll do it for our first group of 604 late model hot laps and qualifying. So Bradley Llewellyn quickest so far, 14.900. Bradley Llewellyn from right here in Seymour. That CVR race car sponsored by Awesome Design Concepts, Turf Masters Property Management, and Be Clean Pressure Washing. So Bradley Llewellyn quickest so far, and we've got two more groups upcoming for 604 late model hot laps and qualifying. Bradley Llewellyn quickest so far. Hayden Cardwell second quickest. Tyler Price third. Landon Gentry fourth. Sylvan Schutte fifth. Second group coming to the Speedway. Led out down the front stretch by Knoxville, Tennessee's Trevor Sison in 73. Behind him in the A07 and the black 07, that will be Addison Cardwell. Over in turn number 2, driver coming to us out of Harriman, Tennessee, that'll be Austin Langley in the 4. Third generation driver out of Newport, Tennessee, in that Savage chassis B00, that'll be Josh Henry. Behind him, young driver out of Morristown, Tennessee, that's the 13 of Dylan Morgan. And the 287 of Mike Levi. Mike Levi, that 287. Mike Levi out of Cleveland, Tennessee. Second group, 604 late model hot laps and qualifying. White flag in the air for our second group of 604 late model hot laps and qualifying. So Trevor Sice quickest out of that group. Trevor Sice fourth quickest overall. Again, Trevor Sice quickest in this group, fourth quickest overall. Bradley Welling still the time to beat, 14.900. Hayden Cardwell currently second quickest. Sportsman need to be lining up behind 604s. Sportsman need to be lining up behind 604s. And that'll do it for a second group of 604 late models. Trevor Sy still quickest out of this group. Fourth quickest overall, 15.099. Austin Langley second fastest in this group. He's fifth fastest overall. Bradley Llewellyn and Hayden Cardwell still the fastest two so far in 604 late model hot laps and qualifying. Third group coming out, leading them out, second generation driver out of Crossville, Tennessee. That is the 116 of Cameron Weaver. Behind him, another Seymour, Tennessee driver. That's the 29 of Rusty Ballinger. Rusty Ballinger in the 29. And coming under the flagman stand, that'll be the 07 of Jason Cardwell. Jason Cardwell in the black 07. Behind him, that'll be the 07B. That'll be Bailey Cardwell. Bailey Cardwell in the 07B. And right out of Morristown, Tennessee, that'll be the 97 of Chris Coffey. Chris Coffey in the 97. And going into turn number one, a second generation driver. He's at a Bean Station, Tennessee. That Mike Kloss Racing number 8. That'll be Jacob Owens. Jacob Owens in the 8. And also in this third group, that'll be the familiar number 9 of Zach Seiss. Zach Seiss in the 9. So third and final group of 604 late models on the Speedway. And they take the green flag. And that will do it for 604 late model hot laps and qualifying. So Bradley Llewellyn will start on the pole alongside the 07H Hayden Cardwell for the 604 late model feature coming up later on. Bradley Llewellyn, Hayden Cardwell will be on the front row. Addison Cardwell, Trevor Seiss will be in the second row for the 604 late model feature coming up later on. Sportsman first group of sports. One of the regulars here at 411 Motor Speedway. He lives right here in Seymour. That is the 31 of Brad Siegel behind him out of Crossville, Tennessee. That'll be the 55 of Duke Lowe. Duke Lowe in the 55. Also in this first group, he's out of Dandridge, Tennessee. That's the 82 of Aaron McCarter. The white number 20, driver out of Wartburg, Tennessee. That'll be Dalton Jones. Dalton Jones in the 20. And going into turn number 1, that'll be the 03 of Forrest Medina. Forrest Medina in the 03. Forrest Medina out of Tellico Plains, Tennessee. Over at turn number 4, and that will be one out the backstretch, excuse me. That'll be the 27 out of Cameron Hawkins. Cameron Hawkins out of Greenback. And also in this first group, the D5 of Kobe Jones. Kobe Jones in that D5. We'll get them on straightened out here in just a moment. Brad Siegel, that black number 31. Several wins here at 411 Motor Speedway, his home track. Dalton Jones in that white number 20. He's quickest in this first group so far. 15.546. Brad Siegel second quickest. So that'll do it for our first group. That'll wrap it up for our first group of Sportsman late models. The white number 20 of Dalton Jones, quickest so far. Dalton Jones, that white number 20 out of Wartburg, Tennessee, in a Barry Wright race car. Sponsored by Jones Boy Racing, Isham Farms, and Morgan County Pro Hardware. So that white number 20 of Dalton Jones with the time to beat so far in Sportsman hot laps and qualifying. Street stocks. Street stocks, you need to be lining up for your hot laps and qualifying. Second group coming to the Speedway, driver out of Knoxville, Tennessee. That'd be the 25 of Justin Beeler. Justin Beeler, that CVR race car number 25. Behind him, driver out of Whitesburg, Tennessee. That's the 23 of Justin Talley. Justin Talley in the 23. Going into turn number 1 out of Wartburg, Tennessee. That's the 000 of Eric Jones. Eric Jones in the 777. The 40H of Hunter Kerr. The 7 of Billy Norwood. The 727 out of Fletcher, North Carolina. That is Bailey Lowe. Bailey Lowe in the 727. And out of Tazewell, Tennessee, a second-generation driver. Rocket chassis number 76. That'll be Joe Bray. Joe Bray in the 76. Dalton Jones, the time to beat so far. Duke Lowe, second quickest. Brad Siegel, third quickest. Cameron Hawkins, fourth quickest. And Aaron McCarter, your top 5 so far. Hunter Kerr now goes third quickest. Hunter Kerr in that H40 goes third quickest. Now he'll go fourth quickest. And we've got caution on the Speedway as we see the number 7 of Billy Norwood. Bill Norwood spinning on his own over in turn number 4. Bill Norwood, the son of East Tennessee Hall of Fame member, East Tennessee Racing Hall of Fame member Buddy Norwood. So Bill Norwood spins on his own. Looks like he is okay. Hunter Kerr, the quickest out of this second group. Hunter Kerr with a lap of 15.781. Dalton Jones still with the time to beat of 15.546. So problems with the 76 of Joe Bray as he's come to a stop here right in the middle of the front stretch. Joe Bray's second generation driver. His dad Leonard Bray, legendary modified street driver at Tazewell Speedway. So problems early for the 76 of Joe Bray. We'll put him on the hook. Street stocks. Street stocks need to be in the staging lane. And here's our, I believe, our third and final group. And we'll get a name and number on the 316. But over to turn number 4, that familiar number 50. As Adam Mitchell. Adam Mitchell in the 50 behind him. Picked up career win number 1 at Tazewell Speedway last Saturday night. Driver in Morristown, Tennessee, in that Bruce-built B1 chassis number 10. That is Dustin Ratliff. Dustin Ratliff in the 10. Picked up career win number 1 last Saturday night. Also in that third group, a familiar run number 98 of Tennessee, Jed Emmert. Jed Emmert in the 98. Behind him, that'll be the green black number 25, Addison Cardwell. Addison Cardwell in the black 25. Behind him in Knoxville, Tennessee, that'll be the one of Michael Helton. The 316. That 316 car, that is Michael Hankins. Michael Hankins in the 316. And out of Knoxville, Tennessee, in that orange and black number 11, that'll be Timothy Bounds. Timothy Bounds in the 11. And we're turning loose on your third group, third and final group of Sportsman Hot Laps and Qualifying. Quick time, 15.239, 15.239. We'll see if he's any quicker in the second lap. Addison Cardwell will go second quicker. Addison Cardwell will go third quickest. Dustin Ratliff will go to third quickest. So just that quickly, Bailey Lowe goes from fastest to fourth quickest. Jed Emmert right now with the time to beat. White flag in the air from Joshua Patch. Mitchell goes fourth quickest. Bailey Lowe will move to fifth quickest. And that'll do it for your third and final group of Sportsman Hot Laps and Qualifying. Tennessee, Jed Emmert. Quick time, 15.239. Addison Cardwell in the 25, second quickest. They will start on the front row of the 20-lap Sportsman feature coming up later on. So right before that third and final group of Sportsman Hot Laps and Qualifying, Bailey Lowe was quickest just that quickly in that third and final group. He goes to fifth quickest. So again, Jed Emmert, Addison Cardwell will start on the front row. Dustin Ratliff will be in the inside of the second row. Adam Mitchell will go on the outside of the second row. Seven street stocks signed in, and I think we'll do them all, maybe in one group, we'll see. 602 late models, 602s need to be lining up. Here we go with our first group of street stocks. On the back stretch, that'll be the A13 of Austin Bird. Behind him, that'll be the 14, and we'll get a name and the number on a name on that one. Over in turn number 3 out of Clinton, Tennessee, that's the 42 of Robbie Comer. In the 4W of Dwayne Wilkerson. Dwayne Wilkerson in the 4W. So Charles Devine, I thought that was him. Charles Devine in that black number 14. And we have got a car slowing on the back stretch. That is the 4 of So Jonathan Jenkins and the white number 4 finally gets it back up to speed. So Robbie Comer and the purple number 42 quickest so far street stock hot laps of qualifying, 17:101. Charles Devine in the 14, second quickest so far, 17:301. So that'll do it for our first group of street stock hot laps of qualifying. Robbie Comer quickest so far, 17:056. Robbie Comer at 42. Charles Devine in black number 14. He's second quickest, 17:299. Austin Bird in the white A13, third quickest so far. One more group coming to the Speedway for street stock hot laps of qualifying, leading them out. Picked up the win last Saturday night at Tazewell Speedway. And the 13, that'll be David Clark. David Clark in the 13 behind him. Out of Knoxville, Tennessee, that'll be the 23 of Greg Husky. Third generation driver out of Morristown, Tennessee, the orange and blue number 10, that'll be Colby Long. Colby Long in the 10. And behind him, the black number 12 of Mark Brady. And the Mohawk Missile, that'll be the C4 of Logan Cobb. Logan Cobb in the C4. David Clark will take the green flag. David Clark and Gatto's Taco, Century Farm Meats, Dyer Trucking, Earl Heating and Air, Pro Cut Lawn Care, Kittyland Daycare Center, Slim and Trim Weight Loss Center, sponsor number 13. David Clark will go second quickest. Robbie Comer still with the time to beat, but David Clark goes second quickest. And we'll see if he's any faster on these last two laps. White flag in the air for the second and final group of street stock hot laps qualifying. And David Clark will stay second. So David Clark quickest out of that second group, but he will stay second quickest overall. Robbie Comer and David Clark will be on the front row. Charles Devine, Greg Husky will be on the second row. The 20-lap street stock feature coming up later on. Front-wheel drive, you need to be lining up. Front-wheel drive, need to be lining up for your hot laps of qualifying. Here we go in this first group. And that white number 5. Curtis Thomas, the 22 of Dustin Ward, the white number 19 of Michael Courtney, excuse me. The orange and white number 22, that'll be Tucker Anderson. And the number 2 machine. And I think he was a late entry. We'll get a name and number on that one. Now here it is, J.P. Stewart. J.P. Stewart in the black, number 2. Excuse me. Michael Courtney goes quickest, 15.967. Now he goes second quickest as Dustin Ward goes to the top, 15.470. Dustin Ward out of Rocky Top, Tennessee. Michael Courtney stays second quickest. Curtis Thomas, third quickest so far. That will wrap it up the first group of 602 late model hot laps of qualifying. Michael Courtney in the white, number 19. He's quickest so far, 15.395. Dustin Ward in the black and gold, number 22. Second quickest, 15.470. Second group of 602 late models coming to the Speedway. Front wheel drives. You need to be lining up in the chute. Here we go, a second and final group of 602 late models hot laps are qualified. Lean them out. A third generation driver out of Knoxville. That'll be the 70 of David Cardwell. David Cardwell in the 70. Behind him, also out of Knoxville, the black 71 of Nick Miley. Nick Miley in the 71. And the 50 machine. And he is a late entry. And we'll get a name on that black number 50. Also in this second group, the 6 of Josh Keeble and the 102 of Reed Hatchett. Reed Hatchett in that 102. Reed Hatchett out of Knoxville, Tennessee. So again, that black and silver number 50, a late entry, and we'll get the name on that one as quick as we can. Front wheel drives need to be lining up in the chute. Checker flag in the air for the second and final group of 602 late model hot laps and qualifying. That will do it. Michael Courtney quickest overall, 15.395. Dustin Ward second quickest. The black and silver number 50, that is Charles Devine. Charles Devine doing double duty tonight, and he qualifies fourth quickest. So Michael Courtney and Dustin Ward will be on the front row of the 20-lap 602 late model feature. The 2 car out of Sevierville, that's Brian Williams. caution comes out as we got a car over the wall over in turn number 1. I can't quite make out the number. And that'll be the 2 car, 2B of Cody Bean. Cody Bean in the 2B. Appreciate you, Flipper Ford, filming tonight for the pay-per-view. And we appreciate you folks watching us on pay-per-view. Again, the only thing we ask is that you make it out to 411 Motor Speedway before the season is out, or at least make it out to a dirt track. So Ryan Harness in the 13 quickest so far, and front-wheel drive hot laps of qualifying. Austin Maples second quickest. Classic, right, getting the track cleaned up over in turn number 1. We'll get right back in to the first group of front-wheel drive hot laps and qualifying. Classic cars, classics, you need to be lining up in the chute. Classic cars, you are the first up for your feature. That'll do it for the first group of front-wheel drive hot lap and qualifying. Ryan Harness in the 13. Quickest so far, 18.256. Austin Maples in the 23, second quickest, 18.506. We got one more group upcoming for front-wheel drive hot laps and qualifying. All right, here we go, our second and final group, front-wheel drives. That'll be the 1W of Jeremy Wyatt. Behind him, the 17 of Gregory Wyatt. Also in this second group, that'll be the 7W. That'll be Ray Wyatt, so Wyatt's 3 in a row. The white number 1 of Jeremy Wyatt, the 17 of Gregory Wyatt, the 7W of Ray Wyatt, the A93 of Nathan Adams, the 5 of Bradley Owens, the 72 of Darrell Tifa Taylor, and the 10, that'll be Dan Sandiford. Dan Sandiford in the 10. that will do it for front-wheel drive hot laps of qualifying. The gray A93 of Nathan Adams quickest. 18.084, the 5 of Bradley Owens second quickest. They will be on the front row, the front-wheel drive feature, coming up later on. All right, classic cars going out, lining up for their feature on that front row. That'll be the 35 of Mark Seiss on the inside. On the outside, that'll be second generation driver out of Knoxville. That'll be the 6 of Logan Dukes. Second row on the inside will be the J16 of Sean Seiss. To the outside, that'll be Jonesboro, Tennessee's Bobby Mays in the 5. Row number 3 on the inside. Out of Limestone, Tennessee, that'll be the 6M of Jeff Mays. To the outside, that'll be the 4 of Travis Ward. Row number 4 on the inside, that'll be Gatlinburg, Tennessee's Mac McCarter in the 71. To the outside, that'll be 59 of Seymour, Tennessee's Phil Blackford. Row number 5 on the outside will be a pair of Knoxville drivers. It'll be the 16 of Will Carey and the 15 of Chris Griffin. Row number 6 on the inside, that'll be the 18 of Coreyton, Tennessee's Michael Millsap. To the outside, Knoxville, Tennessee's Mason Turner in the 8. Row 7 on the inside will be Seymour, Tennessee's Cade Marshall in the N2. On the outside, Murrayville, Tennessee's Bryson Phillips in the 28. Row number 8 on the inside, that'll be Maynardville's Sawyer Walton in the 59. To the outside, the 88 of Chris Nix. Row number 9 on the inside, that'll be Luttrell's Danny Hutchins in the 21. To the outside, Knoxville's Richie Overholzer in the 44. Moving back to row number 10 on the inside, out of Luttrell, Tennessee, that's 08W of Haley White on the inside. To the outside, there'll be Mount Carmel, Tennessee's Merrill Fraser in the 22. And back your last and final row out of Coreyton, Tennessee, that'll be the K8 of Eli Keck and the 2 of Lee Merritt. Again, Mark Seiss, Logan Dukes on the front row, Sean Seiss and Bobby Mays in the second row, Jeff Mays and Travis Ward in the third row, Mac McCarter, Phil Blackford in the fourth row. 604 late models need to be getting ready for your feature. Field bunches up on the back stretch. And I think we will be going green this time by. All right, so the field coming down the front stretch. They will get the one to go signal from flagman Joshua Patch. Now the field bunches up going down the back chute. Looking for the green flag this time by Mark Seiss. Logan Dukes bringing us to the green flag. 20-lap classic car feature. Here we go. Seiss with the advantage going down in turn number 1. Side by side, they'll come out of turn number 2, and it'll be a drag race. And we got several cars getting together over in turn 1. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 cars involved. So 8 cars getting sideways over in turn number 1. And it was the 6th car, the 6M of Jeff Mays, got sideways and collected several cars behind him. We see the 88 of Chris Nix involved, the 28 of Bryson Phillips. And it looks like the 6M of Jeff Mays is going to be okay. Again, he was the one charged with that caution as he got sideways Exiting turn number 1. And we'll go back green this time by Mark Seiss. Logan Dukes on the front row, trying to get some good, clean green laps in this classic car feature. Drag race going down the back stretch between Mark Seiss and Logan Dukes. They're still door-to-door, 2 by 2. Field coming out of turn number 4. Logan Dukes with a slight advantage by Will. Logan Dukes will lead the first lap. Mark Seiss in second. Bobby Mays right there in third, but they're back at it again, door-to-door down the back stretch. Now Mark Seiss will ease ahead of Logan Dukes as they go into turn number 3. Seiss will go high. Looks like problems. Yes, problems for the 6 of Logan Dukes. He pulls pit side. So problems for your outside pole sitter. Now Sean Seiss takes away second from Bobby Mays as they go down the back stretch. Coming by to complete lap number 3, Mark Seiss, your leader. Bobby Mays in second, Sean Seiss in second. Bobby Mays third, Travis Ward fourth, and Mac McCarter. Now McCarter goes to fourth, taking away that fourth spot from Travis Ward. Now Mac McCarter trying to get up to the inside of Bobby Mays to take over third. Good racing going on early here in this classic car feature. Mark Seiss now starting to stretch out a lead. Got about a 4-car length advantage over second place Sean Seiss. Being a drag racer, Bobby Mays down the back chute. Battle going on for that third spot. And the caution flag will come out. And the caution comes out for the 28, Bryson Phillips, as he spins on his own over in turn number 2. Mark Seiss. All right, we'll go back single file restart. Looking for the green flag next time by. 6 down, 14 more to go in this classic car feature. Mark Seiss up front, Sean Seiss second, Bobby Mays third, Matt McCarter fourth, and Travis Ward fifth. Mark Seiss smashes the loud pedal, leads the field back down to turn number 1. Now Bobby Mays looking to the inside of Sean Seiss. Sean Seiss closes the door, moves him back to third. Good tight racing here in the top 5, actually top 6. Bobby Mays trying to pick us inside again. The 16 of Sean Seiss. As we've got a car slowing down the back stretch, gets it back up to speed. That's a 15. Chris Griffin. Now Sean Seiss goes to the inside, pulls ahead of his cousin Mark Seiss, and they're drag racing down the back chute. Cousins doing battle here at 411 Motor Speedway. Now as they come to the stride, new leader Sean Seiss in the 16. Just like that, Sean Seiss, who started third, has now worked his way to the front. We've still got plenty of laps to go. Coming by halfway down, 10 down, 10 more to go. Mark Seiss not giving up, holding on to that outside line. That's Mac McCarter now. He's to ease his way past Bobby Mays to take over third. Sean Seiss getting ready to get on the back bumper of the lap car of Phil Blackford. They'll move to the inside of Phil Blackford, put him 1 lap in the rears. Sean Seiss now stretching out to about a 5-car length advantage over second place Mark Seiss. Mac McCarter now starting to creep up on the back bumper of Mark Seiss, and he does. Mark Seiss had to check up just for a moment as he was trying to get past the lap car of Philip Blackford. 14 down, 6 more to go. Sean Seiss out front. Mark Seiss in second. Mac McCarter third. Bobby Mays fourth. And Lee Merritt has now moved into fifth. And we got to spit it over in turn number 2. So caution comes out with 5 laps to go. And looks like the 21 of Danny Hutchins bringing out that caution as he spun on his own coming out of turn number 2. Puts it back in drive. Of course, these cars do have automatic transmissions. So PRNDL, maybe L for leave. All right, so correction, 16 laps on the board. 4 more to go in this classic car feature. Sean Seiss will bring us back to green. Now Mac McCarter, he goes high and wide and handsome out of turn number 2. And he'll go to the outside of Mark Seiss, trying to take over that second spot. Laps winding down here in this classic car feature. 17 down, 3 more to go. Mac McCarter changes lines. Now Bobby Mays starting to peek in there. Also the 0-2. The 2 of Lee Merritt now. He's put himself in a position. They're in the top 5. Lee Merritt going to the inside of Bobby Mays as they go down into turn number 1. Could throw a blanket over to second through 4th. And another caution comes out with 2 laps to go. And at that time, the 16 of Will Carey loops it on his own over in turn number 2. 18 down, 2 more to go. Sean Seiss trying to hang on to pick up the win. Let's go to Mark Seiss in second. Mac McCarter right there in third. Bobby Mays fourth. And Lee Merritt in fifth. 604 late models, your features next. And the caution will come out. Looks like the 2 of Lee Merritt overheating on the back stretch. We see some steam coming out of the front of that car. Push to the infield as this car overheats. So that'll put Travis Ward back into the 5th spot. to green, 18 down, 2 more to go. Bobby Mays now putting pressure on third place, Magna Carter. Bobby Mays, former super late model and crate late model competitor, running the last couple of years here in the classic cars. White flag in the air for Seymour, Tennessee's Sean Sides. Checker flag being displayed. Sean Sides picks up the win. Mark Sides will be second. So coming in fifth be the Ford Travis Ward. Bobby Mays will end up fourth. Mac McCarter third. Your pole sitter, Mark Seiss, comes in second. And as he comes down the front stretch, put your hands together for your classic car feature winner from right here in Seymour. That'll be the J16 of Sean Seiss. Sean Seiss and that Cars Etc. DJ's Performance Race Engine, West Haven Speed Equipment, Seiss Brothers Racing, American Racer Tire sponsor number 16. All right, 604 late models coming to the front stretch for their 25-lap feature. Here's how they'll line up for this 25-lap 604 late model feature. On the front row, starting on the pole from right here in Seymour, Tennessee, that's CVR race car number 10. That'll be Bradley Llewellyn. To the outside, that'll be Knoxville, Tennessee's Hayden Cardwell in the 07H. Row number 2 on the inside will be Knoxville, Tennessee's Addison Cardwell in the A07. To the outside, Knoxville's Trevor Seiss in the 73. Row number 3 on the outside, it'll be Harriman, Tennessee's Austin Langley in the 4. To the outside, Greenback, Tennessee's Tyler Price in the 7T. Row 4 on the inside, third generation drive out of Newport, and that Savage chassis B00, that'll be Josh Henry. To the outside, Knoxville, Tennessee's Jason Carver in the 07. Row number 5 on the inside, second generation drive out of Crossville. It's the 116 of Cameron Weaver. To the outside, Rossville, Georgia's Landon Gentry in the 629. Row number 6 on the inside will be Seymour, Tennessee's Rusty Ballinger in the 29. To the outside, Strawberry Plains, Tennessee's Bailey Cardwell in the 07B. Row number 7 on the outside out of White Pine, that'll be the 13 of Dylan Morgan. To the outside, Blairsville, Georgia's Sylvan Schutte in the 14. Row 8 on the inside, that'll be Knoxville, Tennessee, Zach Seiss in the 9. On the outside, that'll be Bean Station's Jacob Owens in the 8. Row number 9 on the inside out of Morristown, that'll be the 97 of Chris Coffey. To the outside, that'll be the 287 of Mike Levi out of Cleveland. And starting on row number 10 on his own out of Murphy, North Carolina, that's the 50 of Charles Devine. So it looks like Charles Devine, a scratch from this feature. Bradley Llewellyn, Hayden Cardwell on the front row. Addison Cardwell, Trevor Seiss in the third row. Looking for green, this time by 25 lap, 604 late model feature. Here we go. Good hard racing going down in turn number 1. Almost 3 wide as they come out of turn number 2. Bradley Llewellyn leading the way as they go into turn number 4. Battle going on between the Cardwells. Bradley Llewellyn leading that first lap. Hayden Cardwell second. Addison Cardwell third. Now Addison Cardwell will go to second. Addison Cardwell in that black A07. 2 laps in the books. Bradley Llewellyn your leader. Addison Cardwell second. Hayden Cardwell third. Jason Cardwell fourth. And Trevor Seiss the current top 5. Now Jason Cardwell peeks to the inside of Hayden Cardwell. As they all try to chase down your race leader, Bradley Llewellyn. Now Llewellyn stretches out to about a 6-car length advantage over second place, Addison Cardwell. second between Addison Carver and the 807 and the 07 of Jason Carville. Now Jason Carville shoots to the inside of Addison, takes the lead coming out of turn number 2. Jason Carter setting his sights on the race leader, Bradley Llewellyn. Lap car up ahead. That'll be the 287 to Mike Levi. He gets the layover flag now. Bradley Llewellyn had to check up for just a moment. Jason Carter had to do the same as they put Mark Levi 1 lap in arrears. Now Mark Levi spins on his own down in turn number 1. Caution flag will come out. So Mark Levi in the 287 had just went a lap down. He spins on his own over in turn number 1, and that'll bring out the first caution. 9 down. Bradley Llewellyn, your leader. Jason Cardwell in second. Addison Cardwell third. Trevor Sice fourth. And Hayden Cardwell, your current top 5. Street stock. Need to be lining up for your feature. Dixie double file restart. Bradley Llewellyn out front. Jason Cardwell will go to the inside of the second row. Addison Cardwell will go to the outside. Green flag back in the air. We're underway. And we got a spinner over turn number 4. So that time the 4 of Austin Langley got sideways over in turn number 2. Got a little bit of help spinning on around. Street stock. Need to be lining up for your feature. All right, field bunchers back up. Looking to go back green this time by. And the yellow flag comes right back out. That time to 13. Dylan Morgan spins over in turn number 1. The 287 of Mike Levi also spinning.
right, now we go to a single file restart. Bradley Llewellyn out front. Jason Cardwell second. Addison Cardwell third. Trevor Seiss in fourth. Jason Cardwell starting to put some pressure on your race leader, Bradley Llewellyn. Side by side they go down turn number one. Cardwell had advantage for a moment. Now he dives down low, takes the lead going down the backstretch. Bradley Llewellyn back on the outside, door to door going into turn number three. They'll still come door to door, come out of turn number four. Too close to call at the stripe. Jason Cardwell down low. Bradley Llewellyn not giving up on the outside that time. Cardwell had to check up just a little bit. That allowed Bradley Llewellyn to take back the lead. They're still fighting going down in turn number one. Great racing going on here in this 604 late model feature. Jason Cardwell use that inside line. Bradley Llewellyn hang on to the outside. Now that time, slide job by Jason Cardwell. He'll go to the inside. Bradley, they make contact going into turn number one as Bradley Llewellyn went to the inside. And we'll see what Jason Cardwell does as they go back into turn number three. Cardwell with a slide job one more time on Bradley Llewellyn. Llewellyn not giving up, taking back the lead. Then at turn number one, that time Llewellyn had to check up, slides up at turn number two. Jason Cardwell going back to the front. And we have got a caution flag. Car stopped over in turn number four. I think we all need a breather after that racing. Great racing going on. Trading a little paint between Bradley Llewellyn and Jason Cardwell. So 15 down, 10 more to go. So we got a car stalled over in turn number four, and that's the B00, Josh Henry. So flat right rear tire for Josh Henry. That'll bring him pit side. So Josh Henry picked up the win at Tazewell Speedway a few weeks ago. Not the night he was looking for here at 411 Motor Speedway. Street stocks need to be lining up. Street stocks need to be lining up for your feature. All right, single file restart. Jason Cardwell out front. Bradley Llewellyn in second. Trevor Seiss now moving up to third as we go back green. Jason Cardwell starting to stretch out a little bit of a lead over second place Bradley Llewellyn. Llewellyn had led all race long to a few laps ago as Jason Cardwell started 8th. Now your race leader 17 down, 8 more to go. Trevor Seiss starting to put some pressure on second place Llewellyn. Coming down to complete lap number 25, more to go in this 604 late model feature. Jason Carville, second generation driver at Knoxville, started 8th, and now he's 4.5 laps away from his first win of the season, or second win of the season, excuse me, there for 11 Motor Speedway. This is Trevor Seiss now looking to the inside of Bradley Llewellyn. They'll down the back chute. Seiss now to the inside. He has second for the moment. Bradley Llewellyn still crawling back on the outside. He'll take second as they go back into third. Back into the third turn. Jason Carville now pulling away from the rest of the field. Now Bradley Llewellyn, Trevor Seiss make contact down in turn number 1, and that will send Trevor Seiss spinning. So hard racing between the 10 of Bradley Llewellyn and the 73 of Trevor Seiss. And they will charge Bradley Llewellyn with that caution. A little too aggressive as they went into turn number 2. So track officials talking to the 10 of Bradley Llewellyn. Llewellyn trying to plead his case. He said, hey, it's just good hard racing. So Bradley Llewellyn, your early race leader, and he is charged with that caution as he made contact with Trevor Seiss down in turn number 2. So track officials will give Trevor Seiss his spot back. Street stocks. Street stocks need to be lining up for your feature. Street stocks need to be lining up for your feature. Sportsmen need to be getting ready for your feature. The Speedway not happy with that call. So Bradley Llewellyn pulls off the Speedway. And that will move Trevor Seiss to second. Hayden Cardwell will go to third. So 23 down, 2 more to go. In this 604 late model feature, Jason Cardwell out front, Trevor Seiss in second, Hayden Cardwell third, Cameron Weaver fourth, and Addison Cardwell in fifth. Coming out of turn number 4, white flag in the air for Knoxville, Tennessee's Jason Cardwell. Trevor Seiss with about 3/4 of the lap, see if we can chase him down. One more time going into turn number 3. Coming down the front stretch, Jason Cardwell, your 604 late model feature winner. Trevor Seiss comes in second, Hayden Cardwell fourth, third, and Cameron Weaver comes in fourth. Here he comes down the front stretch, started in 8th. And there's your winner, the black 07, second generation driver in Knoxville, Tennessee. Let's hear it for Jason Cardwell.
And sportsmen need to be lining up. Sportsmen, your feature is next. Joshua Patch gives the field a 1 to go signal. Robbie Comer, David Clark on the front row. Charles Devine, Greg Husky in the second row. Austin Bird, Kobe Long in the third row. Dwayne Wilkerson, Mark Brady in the fourth row. And Logan Cobb, Jonathan Jenkins in the fifth and final row. 20-lap street stock feature. Side by side, they come out of turn number 4 looking for the green flag. Robbie Comer takes the lead going down the back chute. David Clark will slip in the second. Charles Devine there in third as they come by to complete lap number 1. Now David Clark shooting to the inside of Robbie Comer. See if that's the quickest line to get to the back bumper of the 42. And caution comes out. We've got a spinner over in turn 2. That'll be the 12, Mark Brady, spinning on his own over in turn 2. And we'll do the Dixie double file restart. Robbie Comer on his own out in the front row. David Clark will choose to go to the inside of the second row. Charles Devine will go on the outside. Greg Husky, Austin Bird in that third row. Field bunches back up looking for green next time by. 2 down, 18 more to go. Now they're 3 wide coming down the front stretch as Austin Bird made it 3 wide with David Clark and Charles Devine. Charles Devine now goes to the outside, trying to take second away from David Clark as David Clark peeks to the inside, trying to take away the lead from Robbie Comer. Battle for the lead, top 3, nose to tail. Charles Devine still sticking to the outside. David Clark will go down low. Devine will take over second for the moment. David Clark not giving up as they go down into turn number 2. Seven down, 13 more to go in this street stock feature. Robbie Comer now pulled away about a 10-car length advantage over second place Robbie Comer. David Clark still lurking right there in third. 11 down, 9 more to go. And it's been all Clinton, Tennessee's Robbie Comer in the 42. Now the whole field kind of stretching out. Single file all the way around. $15 down, 5 more to go. Make that 16 down, 4 more to go. Robbie Comer out front and in charge. Battle still going on for second between Charles Devine in the 14 and the 13 of David Clark. Now Devine slides up. Clark will take over second as they come down the front chute. So David Clark, who started on the outside of the front row, had been moved back to third. That time he got by Devine for second. $18 down, 2 more to go in this street stock feature. White flag in the air for Robbie Comer. David Clark still in second. Charles Devine third. Checker flag in the air. Robbie Comer wins his first street stock feature of the year here at 411 Motor Speedway. David Clark will come in second. Charles Devine will come in third. So Robbie Comer out of La Follette, Tennessee, and the Clinton Pallet Company, J&R Tires, Robinson and Hare, Napa Auto Parts number 42 picks up the win. David Clark will come in second. Charles Devine third. So Sportsmen coming to the Speedway as they get ready for their 20-lap feature. As they do, front-wheel drives need to be lining up for your feature. Front-wheel drives need to be lining up for your feature. All right, here we go. Here's your lineup for your 20-lap sportsman feature. Back on row number 10 on the outside, that'll be the 7 of Bill Norwood. To the inside, the 1 of Michael Helton. Row number 9 on the outside, that's the 76 of Joe Bray. To the inside, the D5 of Cody Jones. Row number 8 on the outside, that's the 03 of Forrest Medina. To the inside, the 23 of Justin Talley. Row 7 on the outside, that's the 82 of Aaron McCarter. To the inside, the 11 of Tim Bounds. Row 6 on the outside, that'll be the 27 of Cameron Hawkins. To the inside, the B25 of Justin Beeler. Row 5 on the outside, the 777 of Eric Jones. To the inside, the 31 of Brad Siegel. Row 4 on the outside, the 55 of Duke Lowe. To the inside, the H40 of Hunter Kerr. Moving up to row number 3 on the outside, that'll be 20 of Dalton Jones. And to the inside, the 727 of Bailey Lowe. Moving up to row number 2 on the outside, it's the 50 of Adam Mitchell and the 10 of Dustin Ratliff on the inside. And starting on your front row on the outside will be Knoxville, Tennessee's Addison Cardwell in the 25. And starting on the pole at Murrayville, Tennessee, that'll be Tennessee Jed Emmert. Field gets the 1 to go signal. They'll be looking for green this time by Jed Emmert. Addison Cardwell bringing us to the green flag. 20-lap sportsman feature. Emmert diving down low, taking the lead momentarily as they go down the back stretch. And we got a car spinning out in turn number 4. Contact between 2 cars. Looks like the 777 of Eric Jones and the 23 of Justin Talley. Eric Jones got sideways as he tried to avoid the 10 of Dustin Ratliff. So Dustin Ratliff, who picked up career win number 1 last Saturday night at Tazewell Speedway, this time brings out the caution as he spins over in turn number 4. Front-wheel drives need to be lining up for your feature. Front-wheel drive need to be lining up for your feature. All right, no laps in the books. It'll be a complete start. Jed Emmert, Addison Cardwell on the front row. Adam Mitchell, Dustin Ratliff in the second row. And we're green. And that time, the 40 of Hunter Kerr loops it over in turn number 2 and collects a couple of cars along with him. All right, folks, we'll try it one more time. If we don't get it right this time, we'll go single file start. Jed Emmert, Addison Card will lead them down the backstretch, trying to get some clean green laps in this Sportsman feature. All right, we'll try one more time, folks. No laps in the books. Jed Emmert, Addison Cardwell on that front row. Adam Mitchell, Dustin Ratliff in the second row. Bailey Lowe and Dalton Jones in the third row. Now Jed Emmert says, man, I want to get some laps in. Let's go, guys. Jed Emmert, high, wide, and handsome, coming out of turn number 4, leads the first lap. Addison Cardwell goes the second. Adam Mitchell third. Bailey Lowe fourth. Dustin Ratliff in fifth. Now Addison Cardwell are working that low groove. See if that'll work to his advantage to track down your race leader, Jed Emmert. Jed Emmert strong on that outside line in the early goings of this Sportsman feature. Coming by to complete lap number 7, Jed Emmert out front, but a 4-car length gap between him and second place, Addison Cardwell, and about another 5-length advantage between Cardwell and third place, Adam Mitchell. Jed Emmert now gets up on the back bumper of Colby Jones to try to put him a lap down. And just ahead of your race leader, cars battling for position toward the back of the field. We'll see how Jed Emmert navigates the lap traffic. Now Emmert will come up on the back bumper. Well, actually, he'll go to the inside of Justin Talley, easily put him a lap down. Now right in front of your race leader, got 2 cars battling for position. Jed Emmert right up on the back bumper, the 777 of Eric Jones, trying to put him a lap down. He moves by him. 13 down, 7 more to go. Jed Emmert, like a Ginsu knife, slicing and dicing his way through the lap traffic. Jed Emmert had to get on the brakes for just a moment to keep from running at the back of the 76 of Joe Bray. Addison Cardwell is right there on the back bumper of your race leader, Jed Emmert. Now Emmert will go to the inside of Joe Bray, trying to hold back Addison Cardwell. Now contact with their leader in a lap car. Caution is out. Caution is out. So your race leader, Jed Emmert, was trying to get around the lap car of Forrest Medina, and they make contact, and that sends Jed Emmert spinning. Kenny, need to go talk track officials about that. Can't help it. Can't help it. I get paid $5 for running my mouth. All right, 15 down, 5 more to go. Jed Emmert still out front. Again, keeps the spot after making contact with the lap car. And correction on that. Track officials now saying Jed Emmert brought out the caution on his own, so he will go to the tail end of the lead lap. Kenny is the happiest person in East Tennessee right now. And if I had a feather in my ear, we'd both be tickled. So Addison Cardwell takes over the lead. Adam Mitchell will go to second. Dustin Ratliff will go to third. 15 down. 5 more to go. Anything can and might happen in this sportsman feature. Front wheel drives. You're up next. Now Addison Cardwell trying to hug on to pick up the sportsman feature win. Adam Mitchell giving it everything he's got. And we've got a spinner over at turn number 2. Caution will come out. So that time the 40 of Hunter Kerr gets sideways. The 27 of Cameron Hawkins making contact. Several other cars spinning to avoid contact. Right field reset. 16 down, 4 more to go. Addison Cardwell out front. Anna Mitchell second. Bailey Lowe third. Dustin Ratliff fourth. And Brad Siegel, your top 5. $17 down, 3 more to go. Addison Cardwell trying to make it 2 for 2 for the storied Cardwell Racing family. Jason Cardwell winning the 604 late model feature. Addison Cardwell trying to pick up the sportsman feature. White flag in the air. One more chance for Trevor Seiss to challenge Addison Cardwell for that lead. Gets right up to the back bumper of Cardwell. as they dive down out of turn number 4. Or one more time. Addison Cardwell picks up the win. Adam Mitchell will come in second. Bailey Lowe will come in third. As he comes down the front stretch, put your hands together for your Sportsman Feature winner. 2 for 2 for the Cardwell Racing family as Addison Cardwell picks up the Sportsman Feature win. Adam Mitchell will come in second. Bailey Lowe third. Dustin Ratliff fourth. And Brad Siegel will come in fifth. All right, folks, sit tight. Got your front-wheel drive feature coming up next. 602 late models. 602 late models need to be getting ready for your feature. And again, 602 late models. 602 late models need to be lining up for your feature. All right, folks, getting ready for your 20-lap front-wheel drive feature. So again, 602 late models, 602 late models. You need to be lining up in the chute for your feature. All right, here we go. Your front wheel drive feature. Here's how they'll roll out. Back on row number 8 on his own will be the 3C of Rusty Cobalt. Row number 7 on the outside, that's the 72 of Darrell Chief Tiller and the 2 of Brian Williams. Row number 6 will be the 26 of Michael Lambert and the 171 of Justin McLean. Row number 5, that'll be the 10 of Dan Sandiford and the 2B of Cody Bean. Row 4 will be the 7W of Ray Wyatt and the 17 of Gregory Wyatt. Row number 3 will be the S6 of Joe Scalp and the 23 Austin Maples. Row 2, that's the 1W of Jeremy White and the 13 of Ryan Harness. And starting on the front row, as we come to green, the 5 of Bradley Owens and the 93 of Nathan Adams. We're underway. Green flag in this front-wheel drive feature. Field scrambling as they come out of turn number 4. Nathan Adams will lead that first lap. Ryan Harness in second. Jeremy Wyatt third. And these front-wheel drive 4-cylinders gained a lot of momentum in the 2022 racing season, not only here at 411 Motor Speedway, but at other tracks in East Tennessee. Nathan Adams stretching out to about a 6-car length advantage over second place Jeremy Wyatt. coming by to take the halfway signal. 10 down. 10 more to go in this front-wheel drive feature as a caution flag. Flag flies just as Nathan Adams came by to complete lap number 10. And looks like the 72 of Darrell Tiefenteller spinning on his own on the back chute. Nathan Adams leading the way so far. I do believe that's a Chevy Cobalt. Flipper Ford, that's got the same engine as my Chevy HHR, but I don't think my Chevy HHR quite go that fast. Jeremy Wyatt in second. I believe that's a Dodge Neon. And Flipper, I think that's a Honda Civic in third, maybe. .602 late models. 602s need to be lining up for your feature. Flagman Joshua Patch gives the field a 1 to go signal. 9 down, 11 more laps to go in this front-wheel drive feature. Nathan Adams out front. Jeremy Wyatt in second. Ryan Harness in third. Coming by to complete lap number 15. 15 down, 5 more to go. Nathan Adams leading every lap so far. Jeremy Wyatt still in second. Ryan Harness still in third. $18 down, 2 more to go. Nathan Adams leading every lap so far. Jeremy Wyatt starting to close that gap. We'll see what these last 2 laps hold. See a glowing brake rotor on your race leader, Nathan Adams. Looks like that rotor glowing on the left front. Indeed it is. And that may slow him down. White flag is in the air. One more chance for Jeremy Wyatt to take the lead. They'll come out of turn number 4 for the last time. Nathan Adams hangs on to win. Jeremy Wyatt second. Ryan Harness third. Austin Maples fourth. Scalf will come in fifth. And here he comes down your front stretch. Your race winner out of Crossville, Tennessee, the A93 of Nathan Adams. And looks like that brake rotor might be on fire. All right, folks, got one more feature coming up. And this will be a 20-lap 602 late model feature. All right, folks, your final feature of the evening. This will be a 20-lap 602 late model feature. Here's how they will line up. Row number 5, that'll be the 2 of J.P. Stewart and the 6 of Josh Keeble. Row number 4, I'll be the 102 of Reed Hatchett and the 70 of David Cardwell. Row 3 will be the A22 of Tucker Anderson and the 71 of Nick Miley. Row number 2, that'll be the 50 of Charles Devine and the 5 of Curtis Thomas. And starting on your front row out of Rocky Top, Tennessee, that'll be the 22 of Dustin Ward. And starting on the pole out of Knoxville, Tennessee, that'll be the 19 of Michael Courtney. All right, lights are out, field's bunched up, looking for the green flag. 20-lap sportsman feature, Michael Courtney, Dustin Ward bringing us to the green flag. Courtney charges down into turn number 1, and he'll take the lead as they exit turn 2. Dustin Ward, Curtis Thomas fighting for that second spot. As we got a spinner over at turn 4. So Josh Keeble spins on his own before the field can complete the first lap. So we'll go right back to 2x2, just like they started. So Michael Courtney and Dustin Ward will lead the field down the back stretch, looking for the first laps of this 20-lap sportsman feature. 4 laps in the books. Michael Courtney now out to almost a full straightaway length advantage over second place Dustin Ward. Good 3-wide racing between David Cardwell, Nick Miley, and the 50 of Charles Devine. Still battling 3 wide as they come out of turn number 4. As they do that, Michael Courtney comes by the stripe. 10 down, 10 more to go. Michael Courtney out front and in charge of this 602 late model feature. Dustin Ward in second. Curtis Thomas in third. Michael Courtney comes by, 15 down, 5 more to go as the caution flag flies for the 2 of J.P. Stewart. So J.P. Stewart brings out the caution. As he spun here on the front stretch, it pulls it to the infield. So Curtis Thomas able to get by Dustin Ward to take over second. And we'll see if Curtis Thomas has got anything for Mike. All right, we'll bunch you back up, single file. 14 down, 6 more to go. Michael Courtney out front. Curtis Thomas in second. Dustin Ward third. David Cardwell fourth. And Adam Devine in fifth. We'll see if Curtis Thomas has got anything for your race leader, Michael Courtney. And spinner over in turn number 4. So the 22 of Dustin Ward spins on his own over in turn 4. Now the lap's winding down. Charles Devine goes by Devin Carville for third. And we'll see if Charles Devine has got anything for second place. Curtis Thomas, as Charles Devine using that outside groove. Now he'll go to the inside of Curtis Thomas as they go down in turn number 3. Contact between those two. Devine will go high. He'll lose second. Now he'll slide back to 5th. Meanwhile, up front, Michael Courtney is leaving the field in his dust. White flag being displayed one more lap for Knoxville, Tennessee's Michael Courtney. Checker flag high in the air. Michael Courtney leads every lap of the 602 late model feature. Curtis Thomas will come in second. David Cardwell third. Charles Devine fourth. And Nick Miley will round out your top 5. So congratulations to Michael Courtney leading every lap of the 602 late model feature. Folks, on behalf of Mitch, Tanya McCarter, everybody here at 411 Motor Speedway, thank you once again for spending your Friday night with us. Please be careful headed home. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Again, our next event here at 411 Motor Speedway will be on Tuesday night, October 11th, for the Flow Racing Night in America. Super late models will be on showcase, racing for $20,000 to win. 604 late models and open wheel modifieds will also be in action on Tuesday night, October 11th. And we'll put more information about that event on our Facebook page in the coming days. Again, folks, thank you for coming out. Please be careful headed home and enjoy the rest of your weekend.